How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to spot a narcissist when dating. That's the title of this video. Recognizing a narcissist when dating can be challenging, as narcissistic traits often manifest in ways that may not be immediately obvious. So in this video, I'm gonna break down various indicators and behaviors to watch for, with detailed explanations and examples to help you spot a narcissist effectively. Number one, excessive self-admiration. Narcissists often display an excessive need for admiration and validation. During dates, they might constantly talk about their achievements, looks, or talents. For example, if someone keeps bringing up their high salary or successful projects in every conversation, it may signal narcissistic traits. Number two, lack of empathy. A key characteristic of narcissism is a lack of empathy. If your date seems indifferent to your feelings or experiences, or if they dismiss your concerns as unimportant, it could be a red flag. For instance, if you share a personal struggle and they quickly change the topic back to themselves, it shows a lack of empathy. It shows a lack of emotional depth. Number three, self-centered conversations. Narcissists tend to dominate conversations, steering them towards their own interests and experiences. If your date consistently turns every topic back to themselves and shows little interest in what you have to say, it indicates a self-centered personality. Number four is overly flattering behavior. At the beginning of a relationship, narcissists might shower you with excessive flattery to win you over. Compliments that feel exaggerated or insincere can be a tactic to manipulate and charm. For example, if someone seems to be excessively praising your appearance or achievements early on, it could be a way to establish control. Number five, narcissists are known for grandiosity and exaggeration. Narcissists often have this grandiose sense of their own importance. They might exaggerate their achievements or status. For instance, if your date boasts about having connections with high-profile people or achieving unrealistic milestones, they might be inflating their actual accomplishments. Again, narcissists are known for entitlement and expectation of special treatment. A narcissist may display a sense of entitlement, expecting special treatment and privileges. If your date acts as if they are deserving of extra attention or services without reciprocating, it may indicate narcissistic tendencies. For example, they might expect you to always accommodate their schedule or desires without consideration for yours. Narcissists have this lack of genuine interest in your life. Narcissists often show a superficial interest in others, focusing mainly on themselves. If your date seems to only ask questions to redirect the conversation back to themselves or seems uninterested in learning about you, it's a sign they may lack genuine curiosity. Again, narcissists are known for their manipulative behavior. Narcissists frequently use manipulation to get what they want. They might employ guilt tripping or emotional blackmail. For example, if someone tries to make you feel guilty for not spending enough time with them or for not doing something they want, it could be a manipulation tactic. Narcissists are known for their inconsistent and unreliable actions. Narcissists often have inconsistent behavior patterns. They might promise one thing but deliver another, showing a lack of reliability. For example, if your date frequently breaks promises or changes plans without notice, it could be indicative of their self-centered nature. Narcissists have difficulty handling criticism. They have a fragile ego and often react poorly to criticism. If your date becomes defensive, angry, or dismissive when you provide constructive feedback, it's a sign they may be narcissistic. For instance, a minor critique about a small issue could lead to an explosive reaction. Narcissists have frequent need for validation. A narcissist may constantly seek validation and reassurance. They might frequently ask for praise or seek approval for their actions and decisions. For example, if your date constantly asks if you think they are doing well or if you are impressed by them, it could indicate a need for validation. Narcissists are known for their jealousy and envy. They often exhibit jealousy and envy towards others. If your date reacts negatively or with resentment when you talk about your achievements or other relationships, it may indicate narcissistic traits. For instance, they might belittle your successes to make themselves feel superior. There is the inconsistent display of affection. Narcissists may show affection only when it benefits them. They might be overly affectionate when they want something or when it serves their purpose, but distant and cold otherwise. For example, if your date is extremely loving and attentive during certain times, but distant or indifferent at other times, it may be a strategic behavior. Narcissists are known for their difficulty maintaining long-term relationships. Narcissists often struggle with maintaining long-term relationships due to their self-centered behavior. If your date has a history of short-term relationships or a pattern of frequent breakups, it might indicate difficulties related to narcissism. Narcissists are known for their exploitative behavior. They often use others to achieve their own goals. If your date seems to be using you for personal gain, whether it's emotional, financial, or social, it's a red flag. For instance, if they frequently ask for favors or help but rarely offer support in return, it could be exploitative. Narcissists are known for their lack of responsibility for mistakes. Narcissists rarely take responsibility for their mistakes and often blame others. If your date never admits to being wrong or constantly shifts blame onto others, it's a sign of narcissistic behavior. For example, if they frequently blame ex-partners or external circumstances for past failures, it may indicate a lack of accountability. A narcissist may be preoccupied with their public image and appearance. If your date is excessively concerned about how they are perceived by others or frequently discusses their social status, it could be a sign of narcissistic tendencies. For instance, they might spend a disproportionate amount of time talking about their social media presence or how others view them. Narcissists have this disregard for boundaries. They often have trouble respecting personal boundaries. If your date consistently oversteps your limits or shows a lack of respect for your personal space and privacy, it's a warning sign. For example, if they push you to share personal information before you are ready or invade your personal space, it indicates a disregard for your boundaries. Narcissists have unrealistic expectations. They have unrealistic expectations about relationships and what they deserve. If your date expects you to meet their every need or constantly accommodate their desires without reciprocating, it could be a sign of narcissism. For instance, if they expect you to prioritize them above all else and criticize you for not doing so, it's a red flag. Narcissists are known for their lack of authenticity. They may present a facade to manipulate others, hiding their true selves behind a mask. If your date seems to be putting on a show or presenting a version of themselves that doesn't align with their actions, it might be a sign of inauthenticity. For example, if their behavior seems overly rehearsed or inconsistent with their past actions, it could be a facade. Narcissists can exhibit emotional instability, reacting with intense emotions to minor issues. If your date displays dramatic mood swings or overreacts to small problems, it may indicate narcissistic traits. For instance, if a minor disagreement leads to a major outburst or intense emotional response, it's a warning sign. Narcissists often dismiss or devalue others' opinions and perspectives. If your date frequently disregards your thoughts or belittles your viewpoints, It may be indicative of narcissistic behavior. For example, if they constantly interrupt you or dismiss your ideas as unimportant, it's a sign of a lack of respect for your opinions. Narcissists have this excessive focus on status symbols. Narcissists often place a high value on status symbols such as expensive clothing, cars, or luxury items. If your date seems obsessed with material possessions or frequently talks about their wealth and status, it could indicate narcissistic traits. For instance, if they emphasize their high-end lifestyle or compare themselves to others based on material success, it's a red flag. Narcissists have this inability to handle rejection. They have difficulty accepting rejection or criticism. If your date reacts strongly or vengefully when faced with rejection or criticism, it may be a sign of narcissism. For example, if they become hostile or retaliatory after you express disinterest or disagreement, it indicates an inability to handle rejection gracefully. Narcissists have this overemphasis on control. They often seek to control situations and people around them. If your date tries to dictate your choices or manipulate your decisions, it's a warning sign. For instance, if they pressure you to act in certain ways or make decisions that align with their preferences, it indicates a desire for control. Narcissists have this lack of genuine apologies. They may struggle to offer sincere apologies or take responsibility for their actions. If your date's apologies seem insincere or are followed by excuses, it could be a sign of narcissistic behavior. For example, if they apologize but quickly shift the blame to you or external factors, it indicates a lack of genuine remorse. Narcissists often exploit others' vulnerabilities for their benefit. If your date uses your personal insecurities or weaknesses against you, it is a red flag. For example, if they use information about your insecurities to manipulate or control you, it indicates exploitative behavior. Narcissists are known for their frequent comparison to others. They often compare themselves to others to boost their self-esteem. If your date frequently compares themselves to others or belittles others to elevate their own status, it's a sign of narcissistic traits. For example, if they constantly highlight their superiority over friends or colleagues, it indicates a need to feel superior. Narcissists have this superficial charm. They can be superficially charming, using charisma to win people over. If your date appears excessively charming or charismatic but lacks depth and substance, it may be a facade. For example, if they seem to charm everyone they meet but fail to show genuine emotional connection, it could be a sign of superficiality. Again, narcissists, they overreact to setbacks. They often react disproportionately to setbacks or failures. If your date exhibits extreme frustration or anger over minor setbacks, it may indicate narcissistic traits. For instance, if a small inconvenience causes them to react with intense anger or frustration, it's a sign of emotional instability and narcissistic tendencies. Identifying a narcissist can be complex, especially in the early stages of dating. By paying attention to these behaviors that I've highlighted in this video, these behaviors and these patterns, then you can better understand the nature of the person that you are dating. And you can be able to make more informed decisions about your relationship. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Remember, narcissists are master manipulators. You need to know them in and out. And watching this video is one of the first steps you can take to understand a narcissist that you're trying to date. Because you've been asking yourself these questions. Are you dating a narcissist? Then this is the video to watch once, twice, thrice, rewatch and rewatch again, and share this video widely also to people who are dating. Share this video widely to your friends who are dating, to your family members who are dating. And also keep watching this video again and again so that you keep reminding yourself, hey, Knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is a superpower. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and share this video widely. Thank you. Catch you later in the next video.